Hi, I'm Ms. Bradley, and I've had the opportunity to teach Advanced Placement Precalculus over the last several years on our campus. Why should students consider taking AP Precalculus? AP students learn essential time management and study skills needed for college success. Students who take AP courses send a signal to colleges that they are serious about their education. College Board states that 85% of selected universities and colleges report that their mission is based on AP experience. What does that mean? That means that students choosing to take rigorous courses, such as advanced placement courses, they look at how well do you do on your transcript, as well as how well did you do on the exam in May. College Board states that students who earn a 3 or higher typically have greater success in college and can graduate in 4 years. What is the success rate on this exam? So, College Board has only offered the Advanced Placement Precalculus exam over the last 2 years. At the national level, the pass rate, which is a 3 or higher, has gone from a 76% up to an 80%. In Phoenix Union, the pass rate has gone from a 23 up to a 32%. But at Trevor Brown, using the materials I was provided by another educator, the pass rate in my class has been a 95% 2 years ago and a 100% last year. At this time, I have 4 Advanced Placement Precalculus classes. The lowest class average is an 82%, and the highest class average is an 87%. Where do students find resources for this class? We have a Google Class page that we use, and you can see here's Units 1 through 9. And so if we look at Unit 7, we can see there's 4 different lessons. Each lesson you will find instructional videos. Most of these videos are short in length, and each have a specific learning target. When students are assigned homework and they need additional support, there generally is an individual video for each question or a series of questions. In addition to that support, we have Try These, Walk to Learn, and Reviews. The Try These are specific questions like a quiz format in which students take the questions, they check for accuracy, and then if they have any incorrect answers, they watch a short video learning how to correctly answer that specific question. Over the last 2 years, I've kept data on the most missed questions on unit exams, and the Walk to Learns focus on those type of skills. Again, with Walk to Learns, we have 4 lessons and we have 4 Walk to Learns with an answer key and tutorial videos showing how to correctly answer those questions. Lastly, there are the reviews. Generally, there are 2 reviews. There will be a multiple choice review when students work on pacing and time, followed by a secondary review, which would be more of fill in the blank. And we do have resources, which is the answer keys, along with a video to each. Why may it be your advantage to take AP Precalculus and pass the exam? So I asked several seniors what they were planning to major in next year, and then I looked at the major map. Let's take a look at 7 or 8 of these majors. If you're thinking about nursing, keep in mind that AP Precalculus is noted as Math 170 or 171, depending if you're a STEM major. So nursing students in their first semester in college need to take Math 142 or 117. Well, passing the AP Precalculus exam will then count towards this requirement, meaning you don't have to take this class. If you're thinking of biomedical engineering, the first course you have to take is Calculus for Engineers, and the only way to get into that class is to make sure you have the prerequisite classes. That means if you're unable to take Calculus for Engineers your first semester of freshman year, you're not on track to graduate in 4 years. The prerequisite is Precalculus. Even business majors start by taking Math 210, which is called Business Calculus, or sometimes Brief Calculus, and the prerequisite is Precalculus. Psychology majors have an elective math course. Clinical health have Precalculus their first semester. Looking here, I believe this one is going to be our computer science majors. Again, like biomedical engineering, start at calculus, and without that prerequisite of Precalculus, you can't enter in and again finish there in 4 years without taking extra courses along the way. Biology starts with Precalculus. Criminal justice in your second semester has college algebra, but again, taking Precalculus would also account towards that requirement. I'm with Rosie. She is a senior, and a question I often receive is, what is the workload for students taking AP Precalculus? So Rosie's going to talk about a typical day for her.
Okay, so we start off with notes, usually do those at home, and then you come in the next day, she does a quick reteach in class, and then you do homework in class. Depending if you finish or not, that will be your only homework. And I think this is very helpful as long as you stay on track of all your things. It shouldn't be hard.
Next, I have Valeria, who is a senior. She had the course as a sophomore without taking Algebra 3-4, and she's going to talk about her test prep experience and then going into the exam with confidence.
We did test prep for 2 months prior to taking the test and reviewed it in class and worked in groups in class, and I felt pretty confident while taking the test.
And how well were you able to perform?
Pretty well. I got a 4.
If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Thank you.